Hey there folks, this is GreenyXI, welcoming you right back to Let's Play Danganronpa V3. This is episode 46. In the last episode, we came along to try and save Kaito from his prison. You know, Kokichi and Kaito, that whole situation. So, let's see how that turns out. Honestly, I find this whole area a little bit bland. It's got that whole sort of robotic feel. But I've never been into that sort of thing. It's not even an exciting robotic look to it. It's got some nice lights to it, I suppose, but I don't know. It's not my sort of style. Huh? Monokuma's not here. He should have been protected by the Exosaurs. And the Exosaurs? You're not doing so at all. And there are only 3 of them. There should be 2 more in the hangar.
That's true.
Just like Kibo said, we should consider ourselves lucky that there's only 2. If all 5 of them are here, it'd be impossible to execute the plan.
Alright,
Let's keep moving. Yep. But how will the plan all phase out?
well then.
Everyone's here. Let's get started right away. I'm ready.
Are you okay?
Maki, you ready with the electro bomb?
Hey,
Who do you think you're talking to? It's similar to a grenade, except the detonation lags a bit after you push the switch. Once we roll this to the front of the shutter, it should disable the alarm system.
that's obvious.
This won't fail. The electro bomb has an effective range of 50 yards and lasts for 2 hours. If Kokichi's remote control is disabled, we'll stand a chance against the Exosaurs.
Alright.
Surely Kibo shouldn't be so close to this. Let's stop Kokichi before he gets into the Exosaur. But be ready for the worst. We might have to use the electro hammers. If he gets into that Exosaur, I'll stop him with this hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
What's the matter?
What's wrong, Maki Roll? We're all ready to start, you know?
That's true.
Yeah, alright. Then let's go. Okay. Maki triggered the electro bomb, then rolled it in front of the shutter. And then... kaboom! Splish.
100%.
The alarm system's disabled. Now we can approach the control panel.
Shuichi.
Shuichi, will you do the honors?
Leave it to me.
Alright, leave it to me. Okay, over to the control panel.
Alright.
If I hit the control panel with this, as I swung up the electro hammer, I suddenly noticed. The control panel was covered in marks, as if damaged by something sharp. Shuichi, what are you doing? Hurry up.
Okay.
Sorry, I got it. It is in a detective, you can't help it. I aimed my swing at the control panel and brought it down as hard as I could. I would have thought the electro bomb would have sorted all this out. I don't know.
Oh my.
The electric barrier turned off.
Everyone.
Let's go! We all ran to the shutter at once. We won't let Kokichi do whatever he wants anymore. You better be ready. This is it.
Alright.
The remnants of despair end here and now. After opening the shutter, we burst into the hangar, electro hammers in hand. To end this killing game, to end this despair. Oh, we found the dead body.
What?
A body has been discovered! Everyone, please gather at the Exosol hangar! The killing game just keeps going and going! The despair's not over yet!
Ha! Looks like Kaito's a little bit dead, if the sleeve is anything to go by. Yeah. We can get on to the investigation now.
What is this? What's going on?
Chaos and madness. Confusion and turmoil. I couldn't stay calm. I couldn't keep it in. It was too much to spare. What? Is that blood?
It can't be.
The body discovery announcement. Does that mean someone's in that press?
What?
Who? The only ones in the hangar are Kokichi and Kaito. Must be one of them.
Huh?
What? Either Kokichi or Kaito is dead? Oh look!
Huh?
Those clothes. They're Kaito's.
What did you
Then the one in that hydraulic press is... No, it's not possible. Oh, hello. Looks like you have a lot of twists and turns to sort out during the class trial. That's what the killing game's all about, after all. And so, I will now pass out the Monokuma file. Don't say you're getting bored of this, because things are about to get interesting. I hope you pour your heart and soul into this investigation too. Okay. Hold on, we have to investigate, so the killing game's gonna continue? It's a bit slow. Killing game will continue. If the killing game is continuing, and Monokuma is still moving, then
That's right.
it means the mastermind, Kakichi, is still alive.
What was
If
that?
Kakichi is still alive, then that means the one dead over there is... Kaito?
That's wrong.
No, that's not possible. There has to be some mistake. There's no way Kaito could die. It has to be a lie. I made a run for the body when...
Hey,
Calm down. Maki's hand stopped me.
Huh?
Calm down? How can you say that, Maki? Kaito is... I've seen so much death already. Death of both good and bad people. It doesn't bother me anymore.
Wait.
It doesn't bother you? What are you talking about?
shut up.
More importantly, where's Kakichi?
Why?
That's right, I don't see him anywhere. He should be somewhere in this hangar.
Right?
He ran away. We need to catch him immediately. He's obviously the culprit.
Indeed.
Let's split up and look for him. Leave no stone unturned.
Why you?
No matter how good at hide and seek he is, we can't let him get away this...
No.
Wait. We can't leave yet.
Okay.
We don't know for certain if that dead body is Kaito. We haven't explored all the possibilities yet.
What?
If it's not Kaito, then who's dead in there? Are you saying it's Kakichi? Then why is the killing game still continuing?
Why?
And if Kaito's still alive, why hasn't he shown himself yet? You saying he's hiding because he's the culprit?
Stop it.
Don't say such a stupid thing. Kaito being the culprit is even more impossible than him being dead.
That's impossible.
I don't think Kaito could have killed Kakichi in the first place. He was wounded, remember?
Actually,
And his opponent, the mastermind of the killing game, could control the exocells at will. How could Kaito have killed someone like that when he was sick and wounded?
No.
I don't know. I'm just saying it's possible. And even if it's Kakichi that was killed, that doesn't mean that Kaito's the culprit.
But
So does that mean the culprit's one of us?
stop it.
That's impossible.
Right.
No matter how shocking Kaito's death is, same with suspect is going too far. I understand what they mean. The initial evidence suggests Kaito is dead. But I just can't believe that. Or perhaps I don't want to believe it. I can't believe Kaito's dead. Let's investigate. We need to find the truth here, with our own hands, and reveal that truth in the trial.
Don't tell
So you want to
me.
continue the killing game?
because
A class trial will be held either way. We should investigate. I don't know if we'll find hope or despair, but we have to find the truth. If it all starts there. You're an impressive detective through and through. You might not only reach the truth, but something even beyond it. That's right, I have to do this. To keep my promise to Kaito.
I understand.
You're right. If the class trial is going to happen anyway, then we should investigate. Of course they have to. But we already know the answer. But we can't die here. We decided to live for hope.
But
My main concern is how Kakichi will react. If we accuse him of being the culprit, if he just plays dumb and runs away, there'll be nothing we can do.
But
No, I don't think so. Junko Enoshima cherished the killing game rules. So if the remnants of despair worshipped her, I don't think they'd ignore those. Then it'll be easy to deal with him. We just need to vote for him in the class trial. That's true. I understand the others, but why Maki? Why is she accepting Kaito's death so easily?
well then,
Let's review the Monokuma file. Is that okay with you, Shuichi? Yeah.
okay.
Let's see how he died. The body was discovered in the exocell hangar. The victim was crushed by the hydraulic press and is unidentifiable, so it's not even going to tell us who the victim is. It's pretty clear how he died though. Monokuma file 5. That's it? That doesn't tell us anything. The identity of the victim is unknown. It doesn't even tell us that much.
I don't care.
Doesn't matter. We already know who the victim and the culprit are.
It's decided.
The culprit who killed Kaito is definitely Kakichi.
No.
Wait, Maki. It's still too early to decide that. It's true that the evidence points to Kakichi being alive, but
But
Kaito told me. Don't you worry. I'll do something about all this. That's a promise. All you guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax.
I'm
I want to believe in the promise Kaito made. I want you to believe in that with me.
Stop it.
I refuse to investigate with you.
Huh?
What? Why?
You don't know.
You're not calm at the moment. Right now, you're acting like Kaito, back in Gonta's class trial. It was like this at that time too, wasn't it? You can't fight despair with just belief. It's not that simple. Maki turned her back to me and left. Maki. There's something about the air in here that's making me feel off. I don't know if the electro bomb is to blame, or if I'm malfunctioning somehow, but I'm starting to feel somewhat sick.
What?
I don't feel weird at all.
Then
It's gotta be because of the electro bomb. Kibo's an electronic appliance after all. Don't call me an appliance.
okay.
I'm telling you, appliances should go rest outside. Really, I'm fine, but I suppose I'll go investigate outside for now. Kibo left the hangar, swaying side to side a bit. I think I'll start investigating too. Oh, will you be okay by yourself? I could go with you if you want.
No.
No, you don't have to worry. I'll be fine by myself. If the body's like that, then we don't have to worry about anyone messing with it. So it should be fine for us and all to investigate by ourselves. There's not many of them left, so if they go on their own, you know. Oh, she didn't go far.
Could it be?
I wonder if Himiko suspects... Suspects who? Everyone. Because if there's fewer of us, there's fewer people who could be the culprit, right? Of course, it's obviously Kokichi, but like you said, there could be another possibility. Maybe that's what she's thinking? I did suggest that possibility. The culprit might not be Kokichi or Kaito, but a third party. Anyone could be the culprit.
Seems like.
We were united towards hope before all this, but now we're split up.
Could it be?
Could it be that's why Kokichi killed Kaito?
Huh?
To disrupt our harmony. Because if not, then what reason would he have to kill Kaito? Maybe that's what this class trial is going to be for too. The reason Kokichi is going to hold this class trial might be to separate us. To separate us.
Like I thought.
In the end, we were all gathered around Kaito. He was the one keeping us together. If that's why he killed Kaito, then we're completely caught in his trap. This is all a part of Kokichi's plan to separate us. This is exactly what he wanted. We're split up. I can't get anyone to cooperate with the investigation. And we don't have much information to go on. The Monokuma file has been some help, but it's not enough this time.
But
No point standing around complaining, I just have to do it. Time to start. Solve this mystery and find the truth behind it. I'm gonna begin the investigation. You ready? We're gonna try and do all of the investigation today, I think. Alright, I'm gonna inspect every single piece of evidence here. Okay, we might as well head on over to the hydraulic press. It's a suspicious place. The hydraulic press is down and there's blood in the area. Hydraulic press is controlled by these buttons. If we use this to lift up the hydraulic press, we should be able to check the body. I don't really want to do that though. No, tough. Controls move the hydraulic press. It can go up, down, stop. I should be able to use the up button to raise the press and check the body. I don't want to see a crushed body no matter who it is, but I have to do it.
alright.
I have to know. Made up my mind, took a breath, pressed the button. It's not moving. I pressed the button a few more times, but the press still wouldn't move.
Why?
Strange, it moved when I pressed it last time. After looking around the press, I found
Ah,
the power cord's cut. I see. There's no power, so the hydraulic press won't move. This can't be coincidence. The power cord was cut on purpose. Must be the work of the culprit. Hydraulic press being added. Okay, and they've cut the wire. In that case, we won't be able to check the body. Honestly, a little relieved, but I shouldn't say that out loud. I should take another look at the controls. There must be some clue here. Another look at the controls. Okay, there's also an emergency stop button. Press would have been stopped instantly if you used this.
well.
If the culprit were planning this murder, they'd have no use for it. What concerns me more is the safety function. That's right, this hydraulic press should have had a safety function. If the infrared sensor detects a living thing, the press stops automatically. It didn't stop when Kibo tried before. But was that because he's a robot? If the sensor detected a person, the safety should have stopped the press automatically. Stop automatically, huh? Safety function. Okay, what else have we got here? Hydraulic press we've looked at, we've got traces of blood. What is this? A blood stain? It's a faint trail of blood leading to the press, a swipe pattern as if dragged into the bogs. Bloodstain suggests something was dragged from the bathroom to the press. Swipe pattern bloodstain. Okay. Check the exit cell. This one right in the middle of the hangar. Hatch is open as well. Cockpit's exposed. So this is how it looks on the inside, huh? It's small but big enough for one person. Oh, hello.
Oh.
The hatch is open. How strange. Only the monocubs can turn off the electronic lock and open the hatch. Only the monocubs can open the hatch. Normally, the monocubs are the only ones who can pilot the exocells. Normally being the key word. Because of that electro hammer thingy, the electronic lock is all screwed up. Have you mentioned this to anyone else? Nope, no one's asked me about it either. And even if I had been asked, it would have been irrelevant information to you anyway. Would it? Electronic lock on the hatch that only the monocubs can disable. Which must be why only the monocubs can control the exocells. But if you could disable the lock, you could control the exocell. Okay, so the hatch's electronic lock. Smokey? Monocomophile this time barely has any information. He won't be of much use to us. So useless he probably shouldn't have even gone out of his way to give it to us. Oh, hello again. It's fine, it's fine. Mascot's appearance at a murder scene brings a sense of relief and peace of mind. He popped out? What an attention hog. Of course I want attention. I'm the mascot for crying out loud. And it appeared fewer times than that plain Jane Smoogie over there. It'd be false advertising if I didn't appear as often as I can, you know. No, you didn't actually say anything useful. Advertising? What advertising?
No.
Ignore it. Let's just focus on the investigation. Yeah. Weirdo. The washing machine? Looks like a car wash. Imagine it's for cleaning exocells. Doesn't look like it's been used in a while. I don't see any clues. Okay. Here we go.
What?
I don't want to talk to you right now, okay? The way you are now, you might start accusing people because you can't believe Kaito's death.
No.
No, that's not. I don't want to hear your excuses or anything else. Just don't talk to me. If you keep bugging me, I'll give her Afro here with my magic. She's awfully stubborn. Is she that suspicious of everything now? Or is there a reason she doesn't want to talk to anyone? Interesting point. Is there anything else around here? Yes. Ooh. Operation panel. Panel that controls the alarm system. Don't see any reason to turn them back on. Okay, nothing there. I guess we'll head into the bogs. Hold on 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, important. It was work related. Now that I think about it. No, I'm locked up in this bathroom, but Kakichi's just outside that door. This is the place where Kaito was imprisoned. Kaito might have left some kind of clue here.
No.
Oh no, he didn't leave anything. He might not be dead. Anyway, I should investigate inside. I think this is going to be quite a quick investigation. I think more pops up during the trial itself rather than, you know, do an investigation. What we got? Okay, let's check out the crossbow first. A crossbow? This is... one of the crossbows from Maki's lab. Kaito was playing around with it a lot. Why is this here? Crossbow. And if we have a look down by here for the arrows. There are arrows on the floor of the bathroom. 3 in total, and blood on all of them. What's this? What happened to you? Okay, 3 arrows. The window, where we saw him before. Can I turn the... there we go. A small window for ventilation. This is... yeah. Same window from before. It's a small window, and it doesn't open all the way. No one should be able to fit through here.
Well,
I suppose if someone could fit through, Kaito would have escaped by now. Perhaps it's too small for a person, but an object could fit through. Maybe. Bathroom window. Getting a lot of truth bullets really easily. Ooh, right there. Black case. Ah, the case. Oh, what's in that black case over there? Obviously a violin. As if backing away from the conversation, Kaito headed to the far shell. What's in it? Is this some kind of weapon? This is the case from before, right? Large black case. Okay. Not gonna see what's in it then. Glass bottle. Ooh, poison.
if I remember
I feel like I've seen this before. The label has blood all over it. I can't read it completely, but I can see the word poison.
could it be?
And if it is poison, this bottle must be taken from my lab. I don't know who brought this here. but definitely has something to do with the case. That's 2 cases in a row where there's been something to do with the case. I mean, in chapter 4 it was like a red herring, but in this one maybe it's more. Just the blood. A blood stain. A puddle of blood in the centre of the room, and a swipe pattern from there to the door. What could this mean? Blood stain in the bathroom. Right, finished investigating the bathroom. Why is the crossbow from Mackie's lab in here? I don't know. And the 3 bloody arrows. Those arrows are definitely for the crossbow, but why are all 3 bloodied? And the bottle of poison, what could that have been used for? There's still so much I don't know. This case looks like it's going to be tricky. It does. Considering it's only in such a small area, it does seem like it's going to be tricky. And there's only 2 people who could possibly be involved, right? Right? Right, is there anything else out here then? Ah, the arm up there we didn't check. Painting machine. Looks like a machine used to paint exercise. Smells kind of like paint thinner. Looks the same as before, probably not related to the case. Oh, there's still more here. You know, after checking out the button, maybe you can check this out again. You can lift that up with the buttons. Power code's been kept, won't move. In that case, we won't be able to check the body. Ah, bit of clothing. Here we go. That was hard to see. It's a sleeve sticking out of the press. It's definitely Kaito's coat sleeve. In that case, the victim must be...
No,
this hasn't been determined yet. Need to investigate further. Looks like the left sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press. Only the sleeve sticking out. No part of the victim's body is visible. Were they crushed completely, so that only the sleeve remains? What's this? The sleeve has a single small hole in it. Hole in the sleeve. What could it be? Kaito's coat. Suppose that's about all. I can't check the body, so I don't have many clues to work with. I'll have to find more clues elsewhere. Oh god, there's still more. I remember having this problem when I played through before as well. But maybe if I try talking to these 2 again.
Shut up!
I'll use my explosion magic if they keep bugging me. Awfully stubborn. Okay. Smokey. Isn't there enough information in the Montgomery file? Yeah. Anything else on the XSR we can look at? Ooh, XSR red. Ah, because of the camera I didn't notice it behind it. Red XSR is completely still. Shuichi is dangerous there. If you go near that thing you might get torn apart.
no.
I shouldn't move anymore. Not without the Monocubs or Kokichi. So it's just a pile of scrap then. Don't scare me like that.
With my magic.
Maybe I should just tear this hunk of junk apart with my magic. But I suppose that if Kokichi was alive, he could move it at any time by remote. Why didn't you say so sooner? That's if Kokichi is alive. But that remote control Kokichi has for the exocells. What is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? That's where we'll like investigate. Right, good. Need more clues, I should investigate other areas. Okay, around the hangar, so if we go out to where Monokuma was being held, maybe? Or over to the window up by here. I think that might be a good place. The alarm system's off, must still be affected by the electro bomb.
All right.
I should investigate this place thoroughly. Hello. Come on, Kibo. Oh, there we go. Control panel that controls the electric barrier. We hit it with the electro hammer, so it's not operational right now.
That's true.
What are these marks here? It looks as if it's been struck by something sharp. What could these be? Wait, how were they even able to damage us in the first place? Getting near the control panel should cause the alarm to go off. You have to turn off the alarm before you even get close. So how did the person who did this get near the control panel? Hangar's front shutter. Kibo. I think I'm starting to feel a little better now. I'm sorry to worry you, Shuichi. I was a bit worried. I'm glad you're feeling better. There's something I needed to ask Kibo.
Hey,
Hey Kibo, before you went into the hangar this morning, you said... So I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him. You tried to talk to him on your own? I'm sorry, I thought it would be preferable for him to release Kaito peacefully. How'd it go? It went about as well as expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things. You said that you witnessed a few things. What did you see? Yes. Since we were in a hurry, I only told you about the exocell returning to the hangar.
Okay.
Yes, you said the exocels could pass through the alarm system and barrier to the hangar.
Yes.
I never imagined something like this would happen, so I didn't mention it before. But before I saw the exocell, I saw someone heading toward the hangar.
Huh?
You saw someone? I saw Himiko. Oh, is this why she's been so quiet?
I was in my lab, trying to think of what I should write to convince Kokichi. That's when I saw her walking toward the hangar, clutching something in her hands. I think it was a black bag.
A black bag?
Not a black bag.
I...
At the time, I assumed she was going there to examine things or plead with Kokichi. And since she came back later, I didn't think much of it. But after seeing her reaction this morning, I started to get a little suspicious. What did you see?
Why?
She was acting like she had something to hide. It's not that I want to suspect her.
You're right.
True, it is suspicious.
Hey!
You said you saw her come back as well. Was she holding the bag at that time?
Well...
Now that I think about it, she didn't. So she had it coming in, but not leaving. Black bag? Any clues? Any ideas, Shuichi? It has to be. That black bag Himiko was carrying was... By the way, it's a little off topic, Shuichi, but...
Huh?
What is it? The reason I wasn't feeling well may have been due to the electro bomb. But it was because of the electromagnetic particles, not because I'm a robot. So what I experienced was akin to an allergic reaction, such as hay fever. So it could have affected a human the same way. Being a robot had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Alright, must be it. So that thing Himiko said was bothering him. He really is a bit too sensitive. Keep us account. About seeing Himiko. Next up, let's go and have a wander. I'm thinking in the square up by anything going on by here. Does he have that because he's the mastermind? But the red one said that as well, so... Over here though, an electro hammer. It's an electro hammer here, but why? And it's out of power. It must have been used. But used for what? But be careful, the electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against an exocell, it'll run out of juice with just one shot, right? If the electro hammer's power is expended, it requires 24 hours to recharge. We know that for certain. Use the electro hammer. I remember the sight I saw yesterday. Exocells protected Monokuma for some reason. Kokichi said he was the mastermind. The exocells should have been around him. So why were they still protecting Monokuma? And 4 of them too. Yeah, and he's only a robot. There's plenty of Monokumas out there. I suppose I was so caught up thinking about Kokichi, I ignored Monokuma. Pay attention. Listen up. Take heed, I say. Monokuma? It's just I noticed that you came this way last night, Shuichi. You were acting all sneaky, weren't you? Like a teenage boy trying to creep into the adult movie section of the video store. But you didn't need to sneak around, because the exocells wouldn't have attacked you. What are you saying? You didn't have to sneak. Because everyone's coming to rent adult movies, so in a way, everyone going there is the same.
Wait!
No, not that. I meant about the exocells not attacking us. Oh, at the time, the exocells were on autopilot and directed to only observe me. Their movements are more limited now that the Monocubs aren't around to pilot them.
Huh?
Autopilot? Do you mean the remote control that Kokichi has?
Well...
That's pretty much it. So the exocells were being controlled by Kokichi's remote control. But they were focusing on Monokuma.
Hey!
Why are you telling me all this? This puts the person controlling you at a disadvantage. But we're not talking about that, we're talking about this. Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So you share it instead. That way, it'll be fair to all the participants. So someone else besides me knows this. Why wouldn't they share this information? Okay, that's all I can tell you. By the way, renting movies is so old school, it's more thrilling to illegally download them. It's like trying not to get caught by a big game hunter while holding your breath doing sex. This information about the exocells could be a clue to solving the case. I should remember this. Exocells protect the Monokuma. Okay, we'll leave that there for now. Where else haven't we been? We'll keep checking out this place. Maybe someone else will be around the bend somewhere. Or maybe not. Wait. Let's check the map. There's bound to be some exclamation marks everywhere. I don't know. I don't know where to go now. Maybe if we try and leave, it'll give us a hint. I should check around the hangar. Okay, good. Huh? I've investigated thoroughly inside. I should check around the hangar now. Oh, okay. I thought I'd finished checking things out. We saw the hammer. Maybe I meant to check each of these 3. Oh, this one's looking away. That's what it is. I know for certain that the exercise are being controlled by Kokichi. Yeah, but this one's looking away. That's suspicious. Why are you talking about it? And this one. Saying the same thing for each of them. Well, okay. There's nothing else to look at in here. The window. I even mentioned it earlier. Come on now. No. I meant to look directly at the map. I pressed the wrong button. There we go, the window. Bathroom window. Hangar's only window, it's not possible to fit through. Means the only way to get into this hangar is through the shutter. Okay, I genuinely thought that would be what I was meant to be doing. There must be something by here I haven't checked out. The hangar shutter? Yeah. Security alarm. You have to use the alarm remote to disable it to get near the shutter. If you come near the shutter without the remote, a loud alarm will go off around the entire academy. We had to use an electro bomb to disable the sensor and the alarm. That's how we got into the hangar. Yeah, I know. It's not exactly a bomb though, even if it's called an electro bomb. It jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any and all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. It's perfect for any secret activities too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them. So I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers. Now that I think about it, there were 3 electro bombs. One was stolen by Maki, what of the other 2? Electro bomb. That's about it.
But
Still don't have enough clues, there has to be more. The other places that might yield some clues. Maki's lab, my lab. Oh yeah, the poison and the crossbow.
all right.
She also inspected 3 exercises to protect Monokuma. Might be related to the case. Well, yeah, that's why I was doing it earlier, but you didn't say anything, did you, Shuichi? Little shit. Like there was a bit of a plot wall kind of thing. Okay, you first. Saying the same thing. Saying the same thing. Okay, whatever. He tells us to go there and then nothing. So, we need to go Maki's. Keep looking everywhere. Ultimate Detectives, but there's no exclamation mark there. We can't, so I have to go out the front door, do I? This is awkward. This is an awkward investigation because it's all contained in you, and even when it tells you to do stuff, it doesn't actually let you do it. It's bizarre. Oh, wait. See, it's not telling us to do anything specifically. Okay. There, we'll go for Maki's first. Um, 2 seconds again. And I am back again. That should be the last time for this episode. I feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember. Well, yeah, the crossbow's gone. Was that hard? Alright, everyone's here. Hope you're all ready. Are those weapons? So you went to my lab yesterday to find weapons to use against Monokuma. It's because Kaito had them. Okay, so what are we looking at? I really like the Little Red Riding Hood sort of thing going by there, and I wish it was used as a thing. Weapon shelf? Feels as though there are less weapons. Yeah, we just had this. You don't have to repeat yourself here. It's because Kaito had. Yeah. I didn't think it would say it again. Black bags. Here we go. This is what we want, right? As I suspected, there are 2 black bags here, identical to the one in the hangar. The cases for the crossbows. Crossbows are inside, but disassembled.
No.
Looks as if they don't even fit in the case unless they're disassembled. But there were 2 when I was here with Kaito before. There were 3. And I'm sure that Kaito didn't have a crossbow with him.
That's true.
In that case, the crossbow in the hangar must have come from here. Which means someone must have brought it to the hangar from here. But it's really difficult to put together the crossbow. I don't believe you'd be able to do it unless Maki taught you.
No.
I'll think more about that later. For now I need to investigate. Okay, crossbow's been updated. Is that it? I can't think what else would be happening here. So I checked the weapon shelf. I checked the black cases. Maybe the firearms? Look at all the guns. Doesn't seem to be much else going on. Because if you look at the weapon shelf, they're not like individual things to press on. There is one block of shelves. Okay, it didn't tell us that we were done in there, but I imagine we are. Yeah, because there's no exclamation mark there anymore. Well, there wasn't. Let's go to the ultimate detective's place. I wish more was done in this room, I really do. It's such a nice aesthetic to me. Sherlock Holmesy. That bottle of poison in the hangar, need to confirm that it came from here. Okay, I think that's over here. Yeah, chemicals. There's several bottles of poison lined up here. I haven't seen any poison outside the lab, so the small bottle of poison I found must have come from here. There's a little less liquid inside this bottle than the others. The label says strike 9. This poison takes some time to spread, but even a small amount of it can be lethal. I can't imagine that there's a smaller amount in this bottle for no reason. This must be a clue. Poison's been added. Is there anything else in here that needs to be looked at? Ooh, right here. Small glass bottles. Bunch of bottles on top of the desk. Did someone take them out? These bottles say antidote. Antidotes, huh? I didn't know these were here. Why would a killer want antidotes? According to the labels, each bottle is only 1 dose, and each one only works on a specific poison.
Well,
I suppose that makes sense. There are plenty of different kinds of poison, so that must be true for antidotes. Yeah. Yeah, they say for like each snake bite, there's a different antidote kind of thing, don't they? I think. I heard that somewhere anyway. Then these antidotes are for the strike 9 poison. They're all for different poisons. What could that mean?
alright.
Alright, I've investigated this room thoroughly. Didn't find any evidence. Contrary, there's plenty of evidence to suggest Kokichi isn't dead. Monokuma is still moving around, killing game hasn't ended. Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press. Which means the victim must be...
No.
Oh, it's too soon to be thinking like that. If I investigate a little more, I'll find something. Still time. Should head back to the hangar. Perhaps I missed something. Okay, let's head back there then. See, you can't teleport out unless you're outside the room. That's a weird little gameplay design. It means that you have to do an extra press to get out, and there's a bit of loading time to it, so I consider it loading time anyway. Where's it to? Oh, courtyard over there. That's a close... No, you can't go in there. You can. I can see the little... I can see the little blob saying you can go in there. There we go. Cyber courtyard. That's weird because it's not called that anywhere else, is it? Yeah, doesn't matter. Let's see where we need to go next. I would say back to... It said hangar, so literally, like... in here? Yeah, hangar. Yeah, it is literally the hangar. Okay. I'm getting confused by the terms they use for the different rooms around here.
Shuichi!
Oh, Shuichi, can you come with me?
What happened?
Something wrong? I found something strange in the bathroom. Please hurry. Okay. Shut it quickly and ran to the bathroom. What are you talking about, Kibo? He's confused. He doesn't see toilets very often. It is an odd toilet, to be fair. Oh, clothes. Where'd they come from?
Hey!
Kibo, what are you looking at?
Yes.
Take a look at this. They weren't there before.
Huh?
These are Kokichi's clothes. It's soaked and wrinkled, but there's no doubt these are Kokichi's.
But...
Where'd you find this? I didn't see it when I was investigating the bathroom. And why are they soaked?
well...
Well, the toilet seemed clogged, so I reached my hand down the drain and pulled out these clothes. Looked like they couldn't be flushed all the way. Couldn't be flushed all the way? Why were these clothes in the toilet in the first place?
Yeah.
Yes, it was very brave of me. And thanks to that, I managed to find an important clue. Now, Shuichi, please investigate as much as you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Clogging the toilet, huh? This isn't the time to hesitate. No, it's not. You don't really want to touch his underwear, but you might have to, Shuichi, you know. Kokichi's clothes found in the bathroom. If they were found in the toilet, someone must have tried to flush them. But who would do that?
What's the matter?
Is something the matter? Please investigate. Okay. The ultimate detective can't stop here. Professor Layton will solve the case. This has to be an important clue.
Alright.
Alright. Made up my mind, grabbed Kokichi's soaked clothes, and spread them open. There's a small hole in the back. Another small hole on the sleeve. It's about the same size as the one on Kaito's sleeve. There are traces of blood around the holes too. What does this mean? If this it could mean that he was attacked. In that case,
No.
there's a chance Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press.
Thank you.
Ah, Kibo, thank you, thank you. It's a very important clue.
Well,
Well done. Who's a good robot? I'm happy I was able to help, but I must decline shaking that hand of yours.
No.
Oh, your hands aren't clean either, though. It's true. If Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press, where'd Kaito go? Why not show himself? Why is this game still going, even though the mastermind's dead? This is awkward, Shuichi. I can leave and give you some privacy.
Huh?
You're concerned about that? We're both in the bathroom, but we ain't doing anything. Dear God, Kibo. Kibo and I washed our hands in the sink and left the bathroom. I'm surprised he can wash his hands. Must be waterproof. Okay. Maki, she wasn't out here before. Maki, why is it so easy for you to believe Kaito is dead? I gotta agree, because the three of us, we were good friends.
Alright.
Now we're at the bathroom, we can get a lot more thinking done.
Okay.
Right. Can't think in the bathroom? It's not like singing, is it? Where, you know, everyone can sing in the bathroom.
What?
You and Kibo both look more refreshed now.
Gross.
Refreshing each other in the boys' bathroom. Even now you can't help yourselves, huh?
That's true.
This is all Himiko's imagination. But I don't even want to touch that right now. She's a bit happier this time. It's almost time for the class trial to start, right? Was no one able to find Kokichi? I wonder. I haven't heard from anyone.
See,
Wonder where he went off to. Did he disappear? He can't still be in the hangar. Wonder they. They're making a big point about that, aren't they?
could be.
Shuichi, do you think the one who died was Kokichi?
Huh?
Seems
I mean, your face says you want to think that.
it's plain
But I think
to
that's
see.
just plain impossible. Kokichi's been manipulating us all from the start. I can't believe someone like that could be killed by Kaito. Of course, I don't mean to compliment Kokichi or make fun of Kaito or anything.
Okay.
I know, you're probably right. Tsumugi has a good point. I still don't have enough clues to conclude that Kokichi's died. I'm certain that one of them must have. Kokichi's disappearance. And there we have it. Investigation done. I didn't think it was going to last that long.
It's about that time. That's right. It's time for the class trial, where hope and despair meet head-on. Please proceed to the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard and head to the trial grounds. Everyone needs to be there. Got it? Anyone who's absent will be swiftly and permanently punished. I wonder what kind of despair awaits you this time.
Oh, everyone's got to be there. But if one of us is missing, everyone needs to be there. That means Kokichi or Kaito, whoever is alive, will be there.
Then
At the trial, we'll know who the victim is. Yeah, there we go. Problem solved. Let's go. I can't remember... Oh no, we couldn't teleport from in here, could we? But then again, it's not far from here anyway. The trial ground, so... Not a problem. We don't need to teleport anyway. This is disorienting. Walking backwards and everything. It's like going backwards on a train or a bus. Disorienting. I quite like it, actually, doing that. Here we go. If I know where I'm going, I like to go backwards on the bus. If I don't know where I'm going, I like to see where I'm going to know where the next stop is coming. Kind of thing. This isn't everyone, right? Kaito and Kokichi aren't here.
What's the point?
I bet Kokichi's already there.
You
As the mastermind of the killing game, he's waiting for us to arrive. Maybe.
No.
We don't know that yet. There's still a chance Kaito is alive. Cut it out. Do you want to die? Maki.
Well,
It's a battle between hope and despair. If I show any weakness like you are, then I know I'll lose to despair. Lose to despair?
you don't know.
6 of us will participate, and 1 of us will die after this class trial. Then only 5 will be left. Only 5. That's right, we're the only ones left.
That's obvious.
But we can't lose to despair. Even if we have no future, we need to win. That is the whole point of the class trial. I'll defeat Kokichi no matter what I have to sacrifice. Oh, Maki. No matter what she has to sacrifice? Are you sure about that, Maki? Is that what you call hope? I know that we can't lose to despair. But something is wrong. Something doesn't feel right. I wonder what Kaito would say at a time like this. What would he say to us? If it was Kaito? Let's go. We didn't say a word to one another. All the hope is gone now. Silent as a tomb, we stepped into those open doors. We had lost the will to live, knowing what we know about the outside world. But somehow, despite the despair, we had found a new reason to live. To win the battle between hope and despair. But now, what do we know? We don't know what hope means to us anymore. What is hope? A burden you bear? It shouldn't be a burden. That's sad. As those thoughts pierced my mind, I suddenly stopped. I can't think about things like that anymore. The only thing I need to think about is survival. And here we go. A battle like this takes me back. After all, hope and despair are natural enemies. Yes, this is truly a magnificent theme. Only esteemed works of fiction have themes as magnificent as this.
Why?
Anyway, where's Kokichi? Why isn't he here? Maki was right. The person who should be here isn't. Well, I'll tell you once the trial starts.
What?
What's going on? What are you scheming now?
No.
Doesn't matter what Kokichi is scheming. It's the final battle between hope and despair. It all ends here. Kokichi can twist and violate the rules all he likes, but will never give up. Hope will never submit to despair. Oh, for the love of... No rules have been violated. Not on my watch, you know.
Shut up.
Whatever. Hurry up and start. We'll end it with this class trial. We'll defeat the remnants of despair, no matter what. So get ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Now let's get started. Mix equal parts life and death. Add a dash of lies and truth. Bake it in fires of conflict. And when it's golden brown and bubbling, you have yourself a truly decadent class trial. Whoop whoop. And once more, we face the class trial. Was the one who died Kaito or Kokichi? I can't say for certain, but I still believe. Kaito wouldn't die so easily. I don't know why I believe that so strongly. But would he kill? Would he kill? I will fight to prove it. I will fight with everyone. To grasp the hope on the other side of this truth. I will fight. I will fight in this trial of truth and lies. Yeah, we're gonna save. Okay, so we're gonna end things off here. This is an interesting trial just because we don't know who the victim is. You know, we've seen that all the way through the investigation. That's been the main point kind of thing. But at the same time, yeah, I think that's interesting enough a concept to get through it. I don't like it as much as some of the other chapters in the game because it seems a little bit single-minded. Just the one point about it kind of thing. Too concentrated, too focused on the one point of not knowing who the victim and who they think is the killer. Who it is, you know? But we'll get to the class trial, and there are some interesting aspects about it. Don't worry, there are some twists. Typical Danganronpa. Thanks again for watching, folks. See you again in a bit.